Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I achieve this look, carry on watching and let's just get right into it. So I'm just going to start off by moisturizing my lips. My lips have been really dry lately, but this lip balm is the bomb. I'm using the Hangover RX primer. I'm just going to be priming my face with it, and I'm just using a stippling brush to blend it into my skin. I don't know how to pronounce the name, so forgive me. I would find out and correct myself later. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Juvia's Place foundation in the shade Kampala, which is 340. It's a little bit on the cool side. My skin is on the warmer side, but it works quite well. It's very full coverage. I know how to work around this foundation, and I am blending it out with the Evita Joseph X Annette B foundation brush. To be highlighting with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer in the shade 13. This is a really light full coverage foundation, so I'm not going to be color correcting this time. I'm just going to be highlighting with just one concealer this time. I'm blending it out with the Real Techniques setting brush. If you want to see a very detailed video of my foundation routine, I would link it above in the cards and below in the description box, so you can just click on that and go ahead and watch it. The clip of me using the Black Opal Stick Foundation to contour was missing, so I'm just blending it out with the Real Techniques contouring brush. The shade I use is Suede Mocha. A lot of you have been asking me, so I would put the names of the products I use down in the description box. So if you want any details, go ahead and check that out. I would also link a detailed video of my contour and highlight routine in the cards or below in the description box. I'm just going ahead to contour my nose with the same products I used earlier, which is the Black Opal Stick Foundation. Now I'm going over with the brush I used to set my highlights to just make things look a little finer. I wanted to brighten my under eyes a bit, so I went in with the Age Rewind concealer from Maybelline in the shade Sand. So I'm just putting that in the inner corners of my eyes. I'm just going to let that sit for a bit so that it gives me a fuller coverage, and now I'm blending it out with the same brush. I'm just going to go over the highlighted place again with a beauty blender to just make the blending more seamless. And now I'm going over because my nose contour got a little lost in that highlight, so I'm just bringing it back. So I'm going to set my face with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm just going in with a beauty blender to set under my eyes. Everywhere else on my face, I'm going to use the setting brush from Real Techniques. decided to drop the clips of doing my brows in this video. I usually wouldn't do this, but if you want to see a detailed video of my brow routine, I will drop it above in the cards or below in the description box. So if you want to see that, you can go ahead and click either of those options. So this is just like a sped up version basically. Doing right now is just putting some translucent powder underneath my eyes. This is just for baking purposes and also to catch any fallout from the eyeshadow I'm going to be applying later on. So I'm just baking underneath my eyes, the sides of my nose, my smile lines, and I'm going to be doing the reverse contour as well. So we are killing a whole lot of birds with just one beauty blender. So I'm going in with the Jackie Aina palette. That's the collab with the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the shade I'm going in with is the shade Ginger. I'm just putting that all over my crease. This is a very simple eye look if you ask me. You guys are gonna see that in a sec. I'm blending it out with the Evita Joseph Deluxe blending brush. I'm going in with the shade Credit, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. I'm using the brush that came with the palette. It's a very useful brush. I've been using it lately, like a lot. So I'm just putting Credit all over my lid, and I'm going to be going back and forth with Credit and Ginger. And so basically this whole look I use just two eyeshadow colors. Also, I'll go in with a third color, but you guys are going to see that in just a sec. So what I'm doing here is just blending out my crease so that it doesn't look too harsh. You have to keep going back with the blending brush to make sure you blend out any harsh lines. I'm going in with a black kohl pencil from LA Girls. I'm just putting that into my waterline to define my eyes just a little bit more. Now I'm going back in with a different brush and the shade Ginger because I realized that the shade Credits went way too above my crease. So I'm going in with the shade Damn, I think. I'm putting that into my inner corners. It's going to serve as my inner corner highlight. I'm going to be dusting off the translucent powder off my face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark. And now I am bronzing my face with the CoverGirl Full Spectrum bronzer. I don't know the shade yet. I will check that out and put that in the description box below. So I'm going back in with the shade Credit and I'm putting that onto my lower lash line to smoke the black kohl pencil I applied out. And I'm going in with the Kikai blush palette. I'm just putting that all over the apples of my cheeks and my nose. And I'm going ahead to set my face with the Scandinavia Oil Control setting spray. I put a generous amount all over my face. I literally bathe in it because it's like a really good setting spray if you have oily skin. Now I'm pushing the rest of the setting spray into my skin with a Real Techniques Beauty blender. Today I'm going to be highlighting my face with the Kikayi Cosmetics Gleam Highlighter Palette. I am putting that on the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, my cheekbones, and my chin. You guys know the drill because I always do this. Making sure everything is really blended out because I went overboard with the highlighter. I'm going in with the Narcissistic mascara, and I think it's called Climax. I just put that on my lower lashes. Now the lip color I'm using today is the ColourPop liquid matte lipstick in the shade Embellish. This is what I always used to line my lips, but today is going to be my main lip color. I'm making sure to really contour my lips so that my lips look really pouty. And today's lip is going to be all matte. I'm not going to go in with any gloss. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like this video and also leave a really nice comment down below. I'd really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.